Well, you know what time it is. Final Fantasy XIV patch trailers. Now, before we get into it, first, special thank you to my Foxes, Keepers, Fox Guardians, and Super Fox Guardians here on YouTube. Y'all are the reason I can cover games like this and release new podcast videos every week here. Now, let's get started with 5.3 Reflections in Crystal. Oh, the music's beautiful. Shadowbringers. Especially like this one because it has like a very crystal type of feel to it. Because of the piano.
Yours is a long road, my friend.
Just wanted to make sure it was HD.
Another star show. Wait,
is that what?
There may come a day when you forget the faces and voices of those you have met along the way.
Well, I can for sure understand that. That's huge vehicle.
Excellent. I had intended to speak with you alone.
Okay, that's kind of sauce right there.
Strength from such a cacophony of voices. Can you truly be sure you still speak with your own?
Good question. Whoa, wait, we're in Mecca now? I mean, I kind of saw the one that kind of looks like the Evangelion thing, the robot from earlier in the previous video. But now we're in one too? Hey, we get to blaze it! That's so cool!
I won't let you go alone. Not this time.
Aww. Okay, so this is the near permanent story, or part of the collaboration thing. I'm still amazed by the fact that collabs are permanent content here. Didn't even know that was possible.
The joy you have known.
Wait, what was that? Also, she's like super HD. But
You have known.
okay, so that guy was controlled and then tries to kill the other guy. The one with the masks must be the what was that group called? The one that was being controlled or manipulated by what was it? Bahamut? And that's what his name was.
I've whispered and answered.
That's what they are, right? Oh!
Warrior of darkness.
It's becoming crystallized.
They shall ever be your strength and your comfort.
Are you sure they're gonna be someone's
When
comfort?
all is said and done, I would ask a favor of you.
What favor? Depending on what you say, I will say no.
Peggy 16.
Never accept any kind of promise without knowing what it is. Features rewritten.
Well, well, well! To be received by such an illustrious cast!
Oh, I love that voice acting right there.
I am Fan Daniel, and may I say what a pleasure it is to finally make your acquaintance.
Yes, it is a pleasure to meet you too. I don't know your face though, but yes.
Early reports say huge swathes of the Imperial capital have been reduced to rubble.
That does not sound good. Okay, so I remember you guys telling me that they don't really give indicators anymore of like where the bosses are gonna hit, except like, I guess, small details that you have to notice. But I assume for most of the cases, you guys look at guides, or at least wait for guides to come out. I would assume, so that you don't have to spend hours and hours on end, right?
If you mean to achieve that which eluded even the storied Allagans, it seemed plain that you would require my expertise.
A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
Okay, so that old lady was, oh, Piggy.
'Tis of the essence that we establish the full extent of the threat, not least if it should prove that Xenos doth indeed orchestrate events from the shadows.
I have to say, I actually quite like the fact that, like, in the beginning, it felt more fantasy-like. And I think I mentioned in the previous video too that I'm starting to notice the sci-fi elements a lot more. But now it's like full-on like sci-fi. Like, you can actually see so much of it to the point that you're like, oh, okay, this is the path you're going down, eh? Now I see. I see now. Like, they obviously do have enemies. Good question. What on earth is that?
A tower. Though his is a power born of the desire for salvation, we have seen the havoc it may wreak.
Okay, so that symbol right there is one I'm gonna have to remember. So that one is definitely those that are controlled by Bahamut or something along those lines. I'm not really sure actually. But what I was gonna say earlier was that even though there are enemies still that are very fantasy-like, I like the shift in the robots and mecha stuff. And it somehow fits very well. I don't even know how, but it really fits well.
And it falls to us to ensure that it is never again brought to bear upon this star.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Draw your memories from you.
Whatever stands in our way, we will never give up hope.
Yes, never give up. Because if you give up, then you've already lost the battle.
What? Why would you want such a thing?
Woo.
I'm different, you see. From the ancients who clung to dear life, and from you.
Ooh, she does not look like she's in a good mood. Or is in pain, clearly.
Farewell, servant of light.
Wait, what's the... Okay, so that girl on the right is the one that isn't like a good person, I remember, and she has like a pretty tragic past too. But the one on the left, I assume ends up befriending her, and so maybe their friendship is being tested here or something along those lines. Or they're somehow connected and they're actually one person, but or maybe not. Maybe that's just probably just talking out of my butt at this point. Who knows? But this patch is clearly focused on those two, considering that they're the focus at the end, so gotta be something. Death unto Dawn.
Our adversary moves against us in unprecedented numbers, compelling us to answer.
Wow, that environment looks good. Ooh.
Yet though our foes are many, and we but few,
Ooh. What was that for?
we may still tip the balance in Eorzea's favor.
Feels like I'm watching a movie now.
Given the enemy's capabilities, we will all need to play our part if we are to have any chance of success.
That thing jumps so high. I need to see that again. It's a masterpiece. It's like a bouncing ball almost. Except you're being crushed by it.
Need to play our part if we are to have any
Oh, okay, so he only lands on those circle things, right?
success. But if any here should give less than their best, it will be to the cost of every living being on this star.
Well, that's a lot of pressure.
You've got a pretty narrow view of what it means to be a hero. Do you know that? You think they're all forged in the fires of battle?
Ooh.
That it's all about being brave and killing villains?
I was wondering if she was talking to us or a different person. That is creepy. Why is it so plain? Ooh. Holy, she's big.
Would never turn your back on those in need. Never close your eyes to their suffering.
His name happened here.
The battlefield's littered with would-be heroes. At this rate, you'll not be next.
I like how so many of them have white hair. Oh, he's there.
Destroy them! Destroy them all!
I bet that girl that was like right here, I bet she's gonna be saved by someone. Just wait, because she said that negative thing earlier. I bet that's what's gonna happen. So these are all the bosses.
We came together and we're leaving together.
Oh, you get to ride a dragon. Wait, was it a dragon or a wyvern? Let's see. I think they said that a dragon would not have its arms out with its wings, right? That would be a wyvern then. Okay.
We're leaving together. While I await you.
I just love how the bosses will always be so big.
And gorge myself upon the darkened moon.
Okay, darkened moon sounds kind of... You know, usually when they say darkened moon, it ends up being something very evil or bad. So I guess, or it could be the opposite, depending. Also, if you're enjoying this so far, then be sure to what am I saying? Be sure to hit the like and comment down below and share my video with a friend to spread the fun. You can also get early and full access to all of my content here by joining my squad here on YouTube if you're interested. Now, 6.1 Newfound Adventure.
It's so much quieter these days without everyone around.
Ah, give me some of the muffins, please.
Not that I'm pining for your return, you understand. I have my sources, and I know that each and every one of you is doing well and keeping busy with your endeavors.
Oh, it's like you have a home to go back to. At least that's the feeling. I'm not really sure where that place is.
It's a case of fabulous riches. But I'll be the king of fools to simply give it away.
This map may or may not be genuine.
Treasure map. It is the power of adventure that you must focus on, not the end. Or what is it? It's the friendships that you make along the way. Twirl like that? That was so funny. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is the best one I've seen mechanic wise. This one. The way they're spinning, it's so great.
Such were the words I once said to you. And here I stand, failing to live up to them.
Ooh.
As you know, I've been researching ways to travel from the source to one of its reflections.
I assume that you got the research done then, if you're explaining it.
Well, looking for hints at least.
Holy!
Expect to find a simple set of instructions tucked away in some dark corner of the library.
Two really big humanoid looking bosses, huh? New character, I don't know. Whoa! Wow, did you see that? I mean, obviously you guys have, but still, like, that's really breathtaking, especially with the fire in the way there and the buildings from afar. It kind of makes you think of like Greek mythology or I guess Olympus and things like that. Ah, it's beautiful, especially with the sun in the back. Ooh. glowing and disappearing.
Gift of flame for our children.
Oh, you know what I find to be so amazing is when they put you in like this really huge statue thing, and then you have to like go on it and run around. It really increases the epic quality of the fight. It's the Demon Lord. Or maybe not.
Come, mortals. Enter my realm, if you dare.
Newfound Adventure 6.1. I guess this kind of patch would be very refreshing to have. Oh my... Oh! Wait, I need to see that again, because that was cool! With the purple flame and the blue glow, and then, oh! Him slowly lifting it. Can't really tell what he's saying, what he said. He said, like, glory to the Lord? Is that what he said? It was a little difficult to hear because of the filtering that they used for him. 6.2, buried memory. Wow. Look at the ocean.
And it shone its warmth upon creation. The lands were green.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I don't know what 6.2, I think it was Shadowbringers, right? So this is when they started to like update some things, right? With the environments. It looks so good. It looks way better than the previous ones. But other previous ones that were amazing too. And I can see like the slow updates that they did for it. But this one genuinely looks fantastic. Like the quality, the textures, the lighting. Oh, it's just so pretty. I could stare at this forever.
This is where I belong. My home.
Well, you have a nice looking home.
You call the void.
Oh no, this is Endwalker. Okay. I thought it was Shadowbringers, but it's probably because I saw it so many times.
Death doesn't exist in this world.
Ooh, that sword that the boss is using. Oh, they actually show it here now.
I say we give it to them.
I guess this one was a little bit more difficult, so they had to add in the indicators. Ooh! Oh, the thing's so cute! Such pretty eyes.
Which showed the way to Meteon.
Wait. What was that? What? Oh, it's Hildenberg. I think that was his name. Why is he on the moon like that? I mean, I guess there's no point questioning it.
Hydine's gift. And her chosen champion.
I am here. Finally here. And I will find you.
Ooh. Sister? Oh!
The only ones who can ride the wind.
Riding the wind, eh?
Then go and impress upon these interlopers the futility of defiance.
Looked like he was meeting the Grim Reaper or something.
now see my wish fulfilled. Let's seep sorrow into your heart. Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Okay, so he's a crazy guy. Okay. An enemy. Man, I kind of had a feeling based on his words, but you know, one can never be too certain. Just like how one can never be certain on what gender some character is. It's like my biggest struggle nowadays. Gods revel, lands tremble.
Time has come.
Long have I awaited this moment.
Bear to me your lover's heart.
Wow, that model's beautiful.
Have you the strength to defy fate?
Love the glowing eyes. I'm weak against that.
Your strength of spirit.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
It is always good to see you.
But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company besides? The 13th. I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while.
Oh, I've been waiting so long. Don't disappoint.
Who?
How big must the gate be for their light to come through?
I feel like a lot of the monster designs, I know you guys said that they like to reuse the monsters from other Final Fantasy games, but I do feel like for starting from, if we think back at like patch 1, or I guess 2.0, that's what it started, right? 2.0, and then all the way up to this point, I feel like the monsters that they chose for the ones that you fight have been getting more and more and more and more complex, which is quite funny because you would think that they would, you know, do like a good mix since the beginning, but I feel like they intentionally chose more complex designs later on rather than early on, probably to show like some level of progression, but also to increase hype maybe. But it is quite amazing to look at how they designed the enemies. Like, I think not this one.
So long. Don't disappoint.
It was like around here. Yeah, there's a lot more details added to them.
Too weak. Help me. Someone. Please.
Oh, I thought she was with us. Why are you alone?
Calling.
What have you done to Ashdaya?
That world will never be ours again.
Why is this suddenly becoming so beautiful?
Purgatory of death and rebirth.
Except for that doll. I will never like dolls.
A deluge of ether. The mark of a terrible magic.
Join me, and together we shall seek the promised land. A glorious kingdom of light, wherein all death's sweet embraces.
My gosh, the artwork is just, oh, so beautiful. Whoa. I will give you my hand. Just make sure I don't fall. I think you guys said the ending parts are usually showing a new job or enemy, right? I think that's what you guys have said. The Dark Throne, 6.4.
Bid you join me. Fight with me for the salvation of all our souls.
All our souls, huh? That's a very heavy statement.
Feast upon this dragon and its ardent longing for home with it.
Oh, polar bears! Except you're fighting a darn shark, and that looks so terrifying.
And we're traveling the realm in search of a means to end the Contra Memoria.
Penguin!
Seems to be proceeding apace.
So this one's like very much sea creature themed.
Containment scene. Then thou wouldst make use of...
So this is the promised land.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, the buildings look so good, and the boat, and oh, this looks like there would be like an ink stain. This one, it feels like that you could do like ink stain attacks.
Oriange, commence your invocations. Tis time to open our gate. This is the moon of the
Red World.
I've been waiting for this.
Wait, what was the thing that was growing right there?
One of them got what they deserved. Trusting fools. Like you would-be heroes. It always ends the same way. A knife in the back.
Ooh, that was dangerous.
Struggle with fear and uncertainty. Day after day, I ask myself, what is right? Where do we go from here?
Oh my gosh. Oh, I think that monster right here. No, it was, I think around here. Yeah, this thing, it reminds me of, I think, Kaiju 8. The guy that was the main character's guy's form. Aside from Evangelion, I think it does remind me of that. I mean, it's probably inspired by Evangelion, if anything. But, you know, it does remind me of that. It also reminds me of something else. Wasn't any of the ones you guys have mentioned in the comments, though. I just don't know what exactly. Fighting on the moon!
At last.
Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Look at this armor. Look at the detail. Oh, like the amount of like intricate detail right here on the armor. I just can't help but appreciate it so much. I mean, obviously, when you're fighting something really fast, you're not going to be able to really look at it and enjoy the design. But since I can right now. It must be so hard. I assume like they're probably, I mean, obviously they would make the models inside of their program, but like, it must have taken so much time.
The moment is at hand. Come.
Ugh.
The hero who shattered the wheel and brought salvation to the world.
I don't know if I would want to fight you because you are terrifying, dude. Although I love your design. Weirdly. I would not have expected that. 6.5 Growing Light.
To become a world where light and darkness are in harmony, where we're not consumed by insatiable hunger, but filled with hope.
Oh my gosh, it's burning!
Together.
I thought for a moment they were having like a bonfire celebration, but nah. Things are being destroyed.
I believe in others. A light that illuminates the way in darkest despair.
She's very strong, isn't she? Personality-wise?
Lost my connection to Heidelin. I can still manipulate light to a degree. If there is a chance I could save others with that power, then I have to try.
Okay, so she actually has a connection. These are all the bosses.
They came to be. We shall cut a path through them. Is everyone ready?
Ooh. Oh, dang, she became huge.
Perhaps I could make such a dream reality. Perhaps I could awaken us from this endless nightmare.
Endless nightmare, huh? I mean, at this point, I don't think waking up will do as much stuff. What in the... What was that?
And prayed. And those hopes and prayers have given us fall.
Everyone's trying to run.
Unto the star, we surrender our all.
Ooh.
Light, illuminate your way.
If this power were mine to wield.
I'm glad that the walls thing right here doesn't really do any damage. Because then it would suck, like we were trying to attack it and then you still have to move because of the walls falling down. That would have been such torture.
Hear my voice and return to me, Ashdaya!
Oh, did you go there, grandfather? To the Golden City?
Ooh. Oh, that thing's so fast.
Thus will the way open to the promised land and the death we have been too long denied.
Ooh.
Thus will I, Golbez, bring salvation to all.
You know, they really like to talk about bringing salvation to people.
And your trust has helped me to see new possibilities.
Whether that's actually possible or done in a good enough way is the question.
Light can pierce blackest darkness.
I really like her voice. It is very calming. I don't think there is anything else. I don't think there is. Yep, there is nothing else. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed, I guess, me watching some of these patch trailers. There will be more, so do keep an eye out for it. But be sure to click on the playlist right here on the screen if you want to see more videos like this one. And be sure to keep an eye out for my early access community posts, because that's usually what I write down, like what's coming up next. So for the next week or so. Actually, early access is now 2 to 3 weeks in advance, so you might want to check it just so you're aware. In any case, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!